Hi, welcome. On this video, this is day 3 of service dog training with Tiny, and this little exercise, you're going to again see me focus on the integrity of the script, or how I define how the interactions all come together to speak a very specific language to the dog, which the dog comes into agreement with. Now in this video, I'm going to be really working to slow Tiny down. I'm just going to be kind of shuffling forward and stopping multiple times. And this gets into this issue of focus in terms of relationship and control, and into the issue of starting to move into a default sit. Okay, so the focus starts, that this method starts to generate, which establishes, again, this is for service dog trainings, that when the individual, okay, Tiny's owner is stopping, we want Tiny to be really focused, so Tiny is going to stop as well and just automatically sit. So this is really begins to halt the mind of the dog with pushing forward. Okay, this is where dogs want to surge out in front, they want to take the lead. And so this type of method really works well to get the state of mind of the dog back, to create focus, and to get into where a dog is going to really be paying attention, okay, as to my pacing. Okay, so again, always about fairness. So when you do this type of thing, you don't want to make it so that the dog is going to have great difficulty, especially at first, okay, with lining this up. So when you do it, I'm doing the same thing each time, basically, keeping it within a very kind of expected type of an interaction, so that Tiny's able to be able to accept it more easily. Okay, so again, this is all just about progression. So as I move forward here, again, you'll see me stopping a lot, just stopping, repeating the sit, okay, lining this up so that Tiny will start to understand what the expectations are for staying right beside her owner and coming into an automatic sit position. So again, I'm going to move forward here, I start to move right away, I'm going to start to move this technique forward. Same thing, forward. So what I'm doing is I'm vibrating the leash a little bit. Understand, I'm giving Tiny some extra information to let her know that I'm slowing down. Okay, so I move forward, and see how I'm vibrating a little bit here. See how Tiny's come to a standing position, not surging forward at all. And then the finishing kind of move is me asserting some influence, okay, on the rear area here to get Tiny to complete the sit position on her, you know, and help me to kind of guide her into that. Same thing, forward, so vibrate. So, because I want to be proactive, okay, knowing that the mind of the dog is going to surge ahead. So I'm giving her information ahead of time, okay, so that she can be successful. Same thing, forward, little vibration, little tiny vibration. I'm going to stop. A little push-pull here, forward, little vibration. Keep Tiny within the staging area. You want to line this up, good integrity. Little push-pull, stop. Forward, little vibration. And if you're doing this right, okay, if you're vibrating, even here I'm tapping a little bit, again, even the investment level, so I'm multitasking a little bit with making sure that Tiny is with me. Okay, with me means that I have a little bit of an inwardness with the head, so a little bit of a tap. And this just takes stress off of her. Understand, I'm just de-stressing her forward. Just taking one step, tapping a little bit at the same time. So this requires a little bit more of a skill set, okay, because you're multitasking, okay? It's like layering the method. Same thing, forward, little tap, a little bit of a vibration. And then, so the vibration needs to really be in harmony to how you communicate, okay? There's not just vibration. Understand its influence, its information that corresponds to her state of mind, okay? So you have to line it up properly so that she understands what you're doing. Same thing, forward, a little bit of vibration. Now here's the thing, as you do this, I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to move forward. Is that there's kind of a, same as here, this is pretty high expectation I'm doing with Tiny, even day 3. So I'm not trying to push it too hard. I just did a little series there where she was very agreeable, went extremely well. But notice the shifting of focus. Notice how, if you look at day 1 video, she didn't want to look at me at all. Okay, now notice how she's looking at me, right? It's creating focus. Okay, it's moving her. It's fading me in. So even that method really starts to shift the focus. Even here, so tap and nudge a little bit, just nudge. So all I'm saying to Tiny, you say, hey, don't, because here it's about context. So it's understanding, once you understand level of control a dog is holding, Okay, this method can appear kind of tyrannical, right? If you don't understand what you're doing and why you're doing it based on where you're standing in the relationship. Because again, once the dog releases a certain level of control and I fade in at a high level, I'm not going to be so proactive in how I'm doing the method. Understand, this is very intentional in terms of just doing this initially. And certain dog behaviors, okay, I'm not necessarily going to be tyrannical with interrupting, say she wants to scratch herself, okay, so there's a balance here. But at the same time, I am going to be more proactive with, you know, nudging her state of mind, redirecting it, okay, continuously until I fade in at a really good level. So there is some really good consistency here with how I'm kind of just nudging her, because I already know that she's over-investing, okay, through how her mind's reaching out control with other dogs, other situations, anticipating that. So this has to really line up for a reason a certain way, okay, to make sure that I'm going to fade in the right way. So she's doing really well. Just gave you kind of a glimpse into that method. That method I'm going to be using more and more as things kind of move along here. Videos coming up, I'm going to see me moving to the outside area. Okay, we're going to start to go into down my neighborhood, more distracting areas. Okay, because again, it's all about increasing expectations. But Tiny's doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for watching.